on Grand Avenue. They've been stole for a while now.
Bro, I gotta go back
This
to the
is
farm.
why you do not go scrap happy. See, they didn't learn from the fucking 32s and 38s. Jackasses.
That's what I'm saying. They get rid of all the old shit because it's old and it's still good. And then when the new shit fucks up, they want it. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like,
You could blame. Oh, by the way, you could blame Brooklyn for the reason they got rid of the RTS.
yeah, because Brownsville, because them niggas kept on complaining how buses were mad old, bro. Them buses will still
Yep.
go for like another 2 years.
Yep.
You got somebody calling in. They're about to. Sorry.
Okay. Sorry.
What?
42 right to the front of Coney.
42 Quincy, Stillwater 96. That's a copy. We got line up at Coney Island. Let's call
Did I
back. We'll
just
be
come
at
out? I guess
Ocean
I did.
Parkway.
Ocean Parkway.
My bad. I said, yeah, you could blame Brooklyn for that one. They are the reason. Alright, what's the point of having a run when you only have 2 people doing a run?
And true. I was expecting more people, to be honest. I'm not sure. I'm still gonna do it anyways.
Make that.
I think Omari was gonna be here in BT, but they're both inactive at the moment. I'm not sure. They both said they're gonna attend.
But yeah,
I guess they ended up doing something else. I'm not sure.
But yeah, Ellen, I agree with you, bro. It's crazy.
So I'm confused because unless the G's not going back to Jamaica, they're talking about making the G fully 211. So I don't know if that means the G staying in Coney or what.
I heard that. Yeah, I heard they're trying to make the G's like go to 11. I heard about that.
Gonna become fully NTT again.
Yeah,
But
something like that.
correct me if I'm wrong. But I thought the shit was going back to Jamaica.
Supposedly, yeah, but nobody knows when.
Or what, the 211's being in Jamaica here?
Yeah. Well, then no,
They
because
said
the G was
October.
originally signed there.
They quote unquote said October 2025 or something.
Yeah, some of that.
So none of you niggas read, and I'm gonna say that because and it says bold and fine print for revenue testing service. Everybody thinking they're going to Jamaica. They may, but not permanent.
I don't really like I know like I pay attention to like the fleet swaps, but I'm not really like too in depth into like how like they be like reading about it. I don't really. I just hear it. I just pay attention to it. I'm not that crazy about it.
For some
Well,
reason, the base order cars are going to Jamaica. I don't know why.
Now I know where Darky is. Darky's unfortunately over there.
Ocean Parkway for 42.
42 Quincy, Ocean Park, with its copy, and this callback is Avenue U.
Got me.
Darky's the entrant, apparently.
I'm surprised I haven't been blacklisted from that side yet.
Yeah, I think they forgot about you, to be honest.
I just turned myself into an R46B train.
47 Delta is rated part of Coney Island.
7 Delta, still 5th, that's a copy. You have lineup, and this callback will be at Bay Parkway, please.
Copy that.
God damn, bro.
No, Aggie's coming. He said he'll be here in a few minutes.
Alright, time to use my Wiimote to operate.
What? Alright, okay, we're just not gonna read that out loud. We're just gonna keep going.
Hmm?
Somebody had made a comment about, I won't reread it. I won't read it out loud because you're gonna make me rip my head off. But, yeah.
Damn. How much you want to bet for the next one? If I make the next one involve the L train, somehow Rick will show up. No, I said how much you want to bet if I make a next run with the L train, Rick will show up for it.
$1.
The only way to get Rick involved. Make the L train involved.
Most likely $1.
There's not much you can do with the L train aside from the stupid reroutes, but yeah.
750 Q train. Am I clear to Park Coney Island?
50 Quincy is Stillwell to 96. Yes, you can depart Stillwell Avenue. Next callback will be at Brighton Beach. Oh, hi, Paul.
When y'all be making bus routes, y'all be making these super long ass bus routes that don't make
You
no
gonna join,
goddamn
or are you
sense.
just spectating full? Oh, he's joining. Okay. Oh, that's shocking. All right, he's gonna be a whiskey. You were saying, Alan? Sorry, before I cut you off.
This has to be the dumbest thing I'm reading. So somebody said the route proposes they should bring back the sorry, I gotta burp.
42 Quincy Columbus Avenue.
Avenue U for the 42 Quincy. That's copy. And this callback is gonna be Avenue J.
For Avenue J.
What's up, Diddley?
Oh,
Oh,
man,
by the way, there will be no pay connections from the IBX to the subway or bus.
And they're making an in-system transfer or out-system?
Uh,
Dang.
last I heard, they are still trying to finalize that. As of now, they don't know. Even they don't know. Um,
Nope.
Most likely, from what I understand, it'll be out of system transfer. So,
Yeah, because it'll be more
because
difficult to make it in
it's just
system.
it's no, it's its own separate entity from the buses and trains. From
Oh,
what I can tell you. So, and MTA doesn't really know how they want to. They don't do light roads. This is it's kind of weird to say because they're just Baltimore, but
like a
this
streetcar.
isn't
Yeah.
New York. Yeah, so MJ hasn't did it in a good while, so they're trying to see if the way
Yeah, I get it. That makes sense.
Well, that's because if I'm not mistaken, some of the stations are not right by a bus or a train. That's why they wasn't considering it.
Yeah. Like the stop at Roosevelt, I think, is like maybe 2 blocks away from the 74th Street station. So I don't think they were going to build a whole new section of the station for that.
Bay Parkway.
Bay Parker for the 47 Delta as a captain that's called back will be at 62nd Street, New York.
Copy.
I don't know if I'm high, but I heard a little girl giggle.
750 Q.
No, we both heard that.
Who's haunted in here, real quick? Okay, never mind. 50 Quincy, go ahead. You're at Brighton.
Yep.
Brighton Beach, and that's called by Kings Highway. Thank you. Kings Highway, and that's called back. In case you didn't hear it.
So I'm about to tell y'all a joke, and to understand this joke, you need to know your subway car numbers. So 4444 recently tested on the B, right? So 4444 was the last slant I rode before transfer to the A. The funny thing about that shit is, if you know your cars, 4444 came back to the B for a day. If you think about it, they ran again. If you think about it.
That's true.
If you think about the 211s, they take the slant number. So technically speaking, the 40 slants ran on the B one more time.
Oh yeah, I get it. Okay. No, I get it because they took the slide numbers in here. Picking it to 11 too. That's all some of the shop today. Sign up is the N. And track 28. They have the shuttle cars in there too. You can see in the picture.
It's funny you say that. It's funny you say that because somebody just put a thing in the chat.
Alright, cool, got you. .58 whiskey, you can move into 86th Street. Advise when you have doors open. Then why does the 68 look better than mine's? Sort of. Oh, okay. 58 Whiskey, you get the park raise then. Your next callback will be at 18th Avenue. PT's alive. Yo, Alan.
Huh?
You know today the 7 shut down, right? So the guy shuttle buses on the 7.
Uh-huh.
So tell me why I had a bus. I had a West Farm driver today. There was a West Farm bus on the 7 shuttle. Bro was a professional. He was like, I think he was a veteran because he knew how to move the C40. There was bus 267. It sounded a little broken, but he was moving that shit. Tell me why he operated so much better than my driver on my way home today. The one I had was a College Point 192, and that driver was doing like 10 miles per hour up the hill on Queens Boulevard. I'm like, bro, what the hell?
Cause you gotta understand, us Bronx bus. Well, I don't drive a bus, but the Bronx drivers, man, they gotta deal with traffic, so they know how to get from point A to point B.
60-second.
60 seconds and you hit here for the 47 Delta to copy. Your next callback is 9th Avenue. Thank you very much.
Copy that.
750 Quincy at Kings Ave.
50 Quincy Kings Highway. That's copy. Next callback will be at Avenue J. Avenue J, 50 Quincy. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know what was up with my College Point driver. He's acting like he never test drove the route. He went 10 miles up the hill from like 39th to 42nd.
Maybe he's new.
Plaza for the 42 Quincy.
42 Quincy, what's up?
Newkirk.
Oh, your callback was a J. That's fine. Newkirk, next callback Church. Well, the bus was packed, but I didn't think the bus would be that heavy. I don't think the heaviness affects the bus.
No, it doesn't. But remember, some drivers, he was probably brand new.
Probably, yeah. But like, damn, bro. We were struggling to go up the hill. I'm like, damn, we're gonna roll backwards out of this right. Could put some power to it. Yeah, that West Farm driver was the best. That dude, I don't know if he knew the route or he done it many times before, but he knew the route, so he knew where to turn and everything. So he just did it without no fail. I'm assuming he probably did this shuttle more than once. So
Man, I remember the last time I rode the shuttle bus, and they were doing the Long Island Railroad shuttle bus, and the MTA was just the last time they ever did these shuttles. They were doing from Hillside to Jamaica. Man, I tell you, we got on Sunrise Highway because I took the express bus, and this is back when I had RTS. Man, we hit every bit of 60.
Them. Oh, you know what's funny? Jamaica sent their broken buses to the Q93. Saw that shit. When I say broken buses, like, you know, Jamaica's been having a lot of accidents, so a lot of their buses are like damaged, and they use mismatched
Jamaica
pairs.
has accents like almost every day. I'm like, yo, what the hell's going on?
I saw a blue LFS with white LFS parts on the side. I'm like, bro, what?
Oh yeah, that I see that all the time. Across
That's on
like
the
different.
Q93 shuttle right now. Queensville is out there too, surprisingly. They sent some of their LFSs. Hello, Mari.
Oh. Hi.
Welcome, welcome.
FNJ.
50 Quincy Avenue J, that's copy. This callback will be in Newkirk.
I just woke up.
You just woke up, Omari?
Mm-hmm.
Damn. Oh, okay. Well, you could be a Bravo if you want. We need a Bravo.
Yeah, why not? Fuck it.
I could do another Delta. I wouldn't mind if you do a Delta either. Up to you. Delta's Concourse Express, then Bravo, you gotta go local Concourse only. And CPW.
Wait, 145 or Bedford Park?
No, the B today is the rush hour route, so you're going to Bedford.
Okay.
I'm assuming the callback was church.
Yeah, 42 Quincy is Church.
Yeah, I'm at Church Avenue.
Church Avenue is 42 Quincy, that's a copy. Go ahead, push for Quincy lineup, and let's call back to CrossFit Park.
Oh, finally, I'm in queue.
$7.50 Quincy is at Newkirk Plaza.
50 Quincy and Newkirk, that's a copy, and let's call back to Church.
Copy for Church.
9th Avenue for the 47.
1950. Alright, 1950 Whiskey at 18th Avenue, go to 8th Avenue. And then 9th Avenue for the 47 Delta, push for 4th Avenue Express, next callback is 36.
Copy.
There's actually some buses from Gun Hill on the shuttle right now, over here.
Shuttle? The 7 shuttle?
Yeah, they sent the LFS Heavy. The new ones. Yeah, I didn't want to write those. I mostly just aim for the C40s.
42 Quincy Kilometer Prospect.
42 Quincy, copy, next callback, Atlantic Avenue, Barclays, thank you. Yeah, as far as I've seen so far, it's just West Farms, Queens Village, KC, JFK, LaGuardia, that one Gun Hill bus. I can't confirm what else I've seen. The Q93, from what I've seen, is mostly some Queens Village LFSs and mostly Jamaica buses and KC.
Yeah, something like that.
You would think they would have sent RTX for the 7 shuttle because the shuttle buses are packed as fuck, bro. Everybody takes a 7, so
Yeah, that for the 7 during rush hours. Forget about it. Very packed, man. Those doors
yeah, I was already.
be having trouble.
On my way home just now, I was squeezed into the C40 and it was packed.
I hate the shuttle routes unless in Queens. The only way you get Arctic routes is the people in the depot after want it. Shuttle routes.
Yeah, the last few times we had the 7 shuttle, they actually did send RTX onto it, but rarely.
See, the only problem with sending Arctics is you can't, like, if you send them on a line, I can't handle Arctics, you're kind of screwed. That's why they like to send 40-foot buses, because, hey, you gotta go back to the Bronx to do a route on the BX-12.
Yeah. No, last time they sent it, we got something from Mother Claire instead, I think. They sent like their XC60. One or two of them, I think, or from Tuskegee, something like that. They don't take them from the Bronx.
$750 Quincy at Church Avenue.
50 Quincy Church Avenue is copy. Push for Quincy lineup, let's call back 7th Avenue.
Copy for 7th Avenue.
Calling back at 36th Street for the 47.
47 Delta to copy 36th Street, you get to go. Next callback is Atlantic Avenue Pacific. Thank you.
Copy.
Alright, Mario, got you.
Atlantic Avenue for the 42.
42 Quincy Atlantic, that's copy. Push for Quincy Atlantic from Manhattan and Canal Street. And this callback is decob interlocking.
Go for, oh boy, the sleep tower.
Alright, Mario, you're at 11 Bravo, ready to go?
Yeah.
11 Bravo, Brighton Beach to Bedford Park. You get the lineup. This callback will be at King's Highway, please. Thank you.
10 14, sorry. Good enough.
1958 Whiskey, 8th Avenue. Push for 4th Avenue local. And this callback will be 36th Street. Good chance you might make connection with Full.
Where is he?
He's a W. He's going up 4th Avenue.
What train line is he running?
He left 8th Avenue, Brooklyn. He's getting up Sea Beach. He's running the W. You guys could probably meet at decal for connection.
Is somebody watching like an update training video or something like that?
What happened?
No, somebody's watching something. I feel like it's like
Oh, that's Miguel. Yeah, Miguel's boy likes to do stuff in the background. And then he wonders why he overshoots.
but he hasn't been overshooting as of recent, which is surprising.
I'm back at Atlantic Pacific Barclays.
Atlantic Avenue Pacific for the 47 Delta. That's a copy. Go ahead, push for Delta Line for Grand Street and Manhattan Bridge. Your next callback will be at DCOP interlocking X122.
Copy.
750 Quincy's at 7th Avenue.
50 Quincy 7th Avenue. That's a copy. Your next callback will be Atlantic Barclays. Please be advised you have track workers in the vicinity between 7th Avenue and Atlantic. Please sound your horn between the stations in no more than 10 to 15.
Alright, copy. I'm due 15.
Wait, does the beat have any track work?
No, I'm just adding the scenario.
Oh.
It's a roleplay scenario. Don't worry. This is not in the game.
42 Quincy.
It's like a last minute thing because it happened in real life. Go ahead, 47 Quincy. Sorry.
42 Quincy Columbia and interlocking X144. They're not awake.
X144, you going down to Coney?
Oh wait, that's not it. No, I forgot the other one from northbound.
Bro magically appeared on the downtown side.
Yeah,
I got
Small
you.
World.
I got you. 42 Quincy, the guy interlocking uptown on A4X116. That's the copy. Next
Oh, I
callback
know.
will be at Canal Street.
Copy. And the tower seems to be awake now.
Yep. Yeah, the local track for DCOP is Myrtle Avenue interlocking because of the station, and for the express is Gold Street interlocking.
Eight eleven Bravo come back at King Tower.
11 Bravo Kings Tower, that's copy. You got the lineup all the way down to church. Thank you.
It's unfortunate.
Yeah, they started doing track work randomly now during the day on around 7 p.m. or so between 7th Avenue and Atlantic.
Now that the
I'm not
interlocking
surprised. I'm not surprised to be honest, because they freaking had a lot of problems with that shit ever recent.
I experienced that yesterday actually. We had to crawl on like halfway at least, and then we sped up. There's actually workers on there, not there. I'm not sure what they're fixing though.
Signals chat.
Maybe. You guys know that the B&Q like runs on top, like and on top and in between the 2, 3, 4, 5, right on Eastern Parkway.
On top?
Yeah, on top and in the middle, between the IRT and
I never knew that.
7th Avenue station is built in between the 2, 3, 4, 5. The 4, 5 is under the B&Q, and then the 2 and 3 are on the far and right and far left local side. That's why at 7th Avenue, it depends when you're looking at the Coney Island side or entering or Manhattan side. There's a small opening in the wall between the two, and you can see 2 and 3 trains actually run alongside you.
I hear rumbling. I was at 7th Avenue, I heard rumbling, and I saw like
Yeah.
big trains
And
coming out.
Grand Army Plaza is near 7th Avenue as well. So yeah, that's why the 2 and 3 is basically right next to you on the wall.
Also, I'm at Atlantic, so 750 Quincy.
Okay, 50 Quincy, Atlantic Avenue, push for Quincy lineup for Canal Street and Bridge, and its callback is Myrtle Avenue interlocking X116.
Copy. Yeah. 7th
Yeah, that's
Avenue,
That's why you climb the hill from Atlantic to 7th. You go up the hill to meet up with the 2 and 3 local on both sides. You go in the middle, and then the 4 or 5 goes under.
Calling back at X122 decop interlocking.
X122 decop interlocking. That's a copy for the 47 Delta. Thank you very much. You can proceed across, and this callback will be at Grand Street. Thank you.
Copy that.
Yeah, they have an opening in the wall in the tunnel. You could see from the back end of the platform, 7th Avenue. Sometimes if you're on the B or Q train, if you time it right, you can see a 3 train or a 2 train you're racing. Yeah, that's why whenever you're there, you hear the rumblings and everything. Yeah. That's also why from 7th Avenue Frontside Park it dips down, all the way down. Because they split from there.
That makes sense.
Oh yeah, 7th Avenue, the rumbling is very noticeable in the end. The trains are right there.
To be honest, I think I heard it before.
Apparently
They're all
Grand Army
saying
Plaza is very close to 7th Avenue as well. It's like in front of it apparently. I
What?
have to try that one days to come out to see if it's actually there.
Actually, yeah, like a transfer. It's like, I mean, if it's right there, you know, it's right there.
Apparently it
What
is
is
on
that?
the track map.
Yeah, it is. From the train station, it's like a couple blocks once you get to that
Yeah, I think
roundabout.
it's like a block or two different.
Yeah.
It's basically the same stop, it's just different divisions.
They should make it a transfer station. These are free trains. I mean, that's how I see it.
That's true though, yeah. It would be useful. I gotta go see it in real life though. I want to see how close it is. I swear to God, if it's something like City Hall with the R&W and Park Place with the 2 and 3. Those 2 stations, by the way, are like around the corner, apparently. If you didn't know, if you go in real life in Manhattan, you go to those stations, you come out, you go around the corner, you eat both of them. Yeah, what the? Yeah, apparently Grand Army Plaza is like right there, right next to 7th Avenue.
Did you check on maps?
Yeah, track map says it. Hold on, it's pretty shit.
Oh, that's it.
Go ahead. Sorry, 50 Quincy, you said the word? Interlocking at X116, that's a copy. You can proceed to Canal Street, thank you.
Copy. Yeah.
Canal Street 42 Quinty is at Canal.
42 Quincy Canal Street, that's a copy. Next callback will be at. I'm gonna make it 34, thank you. Pusher Broadway Express. 1958 Whiskey, 36th Street. Next callback to Atlantic Avenue. Thank you.
Oh, the 11's calling back at church.
11 Bravo.
What? Yeah, goes on. Goes on. Wait, what food? What food? What food?
Copy that.
Yeah, look, I sent the layout and chat. The local tracks are run alongside it, basically. Yep. Yeah, apparently they're that close.
What?
Mario, you see it? You see it? Look at it in the run chat.
Get used to Ma? Oh.
Yeah.
And splits off. And,
I never got to experience the POV from the former 2 or 3 to see B or Q. I've always seen it from the B and Q.
You know what's crazy? I think that to me, I mean, that's the reason. I mean, I've always thought that because I've been at Grand Clouds a couple of times, and then I always hear a train rumble, so I'm always thinking there's like a core or whatever running under us or something like that. I never knew it was the BFQ.
Yeah, because they're sharing Eastern Parkway for like a stop.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they were built separate because back then they used to be independent companies. So yeah.
750 Quincy at Canal Street.
50 Quincy and Canal Street at the cap. Push for Broadway Express and it's called back to Union Square.
'96 Street bound Q Express. Next stop 14th Street Union Square. St. Clair closed doors.
42 is at 34th Street, Harold.
42 Quincy, Harold Square, that's cap. Push for Broadway Express and its callback is 57-7.
Wait for 57th Street, 7th Avenue.
Barclay Center for the 11 Bravo.
About to send 11 Bravo. Let's copy this callback. He's decopy. Excuse me, Myrtle Avenue, interlocking X116. Thank you.
Copy.
What?
750 Quincy is at 14 Union Square.
50 Quincy Union Square. That's copy. This callback will be at Pine Square in 42nd.
Copy for Town
40.
Square.
Okay. Thank you. There's some old man that's banned from Central Park because he's shooting people with oranges. What?
How did you get banned from a park? What did you do, bro?
Some old white guy is with an orange gun. He's shooting oranges at people in Central Park. He got banned from the park.
From a park, that's sad.
How the heck you get banned from that?
The park department put posters and flyers up of him being banned, and the team that he hit with oranges, he bruised them all. Damn.
I would smack the shit out of him, bro.
Bomb,
And I'm not
bomb,
shooting
take the
lanes.
hit. It's a fucking orange.
42 Quincy, calling like a 57 37,000.
Midtown for the 42 Quincy. That's copy. That's called like 70 seconds. 7-2.
Yeah, but like still be like people are getting hurt, bruised, bro. Hell no.
I'm surprised nobody crashed out on him.
1958 Whiskey Atlantic Avenue Pacific. Push for Romeo lineup for tunnel, and this callback will be at Court Street.
Then they banned his ass. Go be foolish somewhere else.
Kurt.
What's up?
Can I wait for connection full?
Yeah, he's on his way up. He's just leaving Atlantic.
Alright.
And now the U.S. has entered war with Iran and Israel. Nice.
This in New York, bro. What doesn't happen in New York?
58 Whiskey, be advised you have 11 Bravo waiting for you for connection at decal. In before Fool says I'm gonna bypass. Okay, he said thumbs up.
New York is a place where everything unfolds, everything happens here. What doesn't happen in New York?
Well, I got a wall, little ball, another ball.
Yeah, damn, what the hell did Pickett do to 60-50?
I mean,
Yo, did somebody at Pickett wipe their ass with the train?
Hey.
Wait,
Ew.
why do I
I
see
mean, for real, look what Pickett
2 foot?
did to it.
the fuck?
What the hell?
This is the 747 Delta Rockefeller Center.
Wait, then Delta Rockefeller Center to copy pusher Delta lineup. Check back with me at 7th Avenue, your next station stop. Thank you.
Copy.
Yeah, look at that. Pickett literally wiped their ass with it.
Bro, oh my, oh
Okay.
god. What the hell?
And the 42s are seeing better.
Ambulance transporting a dead body with a pothole so hard that the body comes back to life. Interesting.
Oh yeah, Miguel, before you joined, Alan said that the museum are officially fixing up the 40 mods finally. It's in the shop.
For real?
Yep. 40 mods are getting fixed as well right now as we speak.
750 Quincy at Times Square.
50 Quincy Times Square, push for Quincy lineup, and this callback will be at Lex 63rd.
Copy for Lexington 630.
Some use of the museums.
Alright, 58 day connection established, 11 Bravo, you good to go.
Okay, cool.
72nd Street for the 42.
42 Quincy, 72nd, that's a copy, full line to 96.
Copy.
Seventh Avenue 53rd, 47.
47 Delta, 7 down 53rd, push for... God damn it, Miguel. I'm sorry. Push for Delta Express lineup, and this callback is 125th, 125.
Copy.
Oh, you want to do that, Miguel? Okay, fine. Yeah, we're gonna do a run with that. I actually been wanting to do that.
Oh, shit. Calling back at X122.
X116 for the 11 Bravo. Go across. Next callback is Grand Street. Thank you.
Copy. That was pretty crazy for a second. Yeah, where the hell did we find this freaking shit, bro?
No, if this guy shot oranges at Rick, Rick would eat them.
Shoot, it was shooting tangerines when Rip would eat them.
No, Rick always pulls out an orange every time I meet him.
Literally,
It's pretty good.
exactly, literally. Either that or
Pulls it out with his
cake.
bag and he starts eating it. I'm like, bro, what the fuck?
Bro, once you see him freaking pull out like, one of the special K or whatever you want to call it, bars or whatever, no. We were in Staten Island one time to film video or whatever. Next thing you know, the motherfucker pulls an orange out, 2 oranges actually, and a fucking Kmart bar or some shit like that. I don't know. Okay, and then gave me a piece. It was good as shit,
Yeah.
but it was random as fuck.
Damn.
Nah, man, New York is crazy.
And I think we were waiting for this, and I think we were going to the S79 or whatever.
Oh, of course it is Staten Island, bro. It's like, over here, forget about it. It's Staten Island,
I
but
might go,
Yeah, Rick
I
always
might go
pulls
to
on
Staten
you.
Island. At some point, I might go to Staten Island. We'll see.
I live over here. It's chill. It's Staten Island. I don't know what state. It's Staten Island.
You live over there?
Yeah, I live in Staten Island. Yeah. I go to
How
the city
much
once
is
in a while.
By the way, all the stations right now on the 7 near me, every station has a big ass crane. They're all putting the platforms all at once.
Oh yeah,
That's what it looks like.
there's like 6 cranes over there now, I believe.
Yep, each station
And
has a
they're
big ass
doing the
crane.
late night.
They're all doing it right now, putting them all at once. That's the platforms right there on the truck.
I'm guessing they want to do it faster. I guess by the time the end of the year ends.
But they only have 2 days. They having it ready by
Wait, didn't it say they was going to finish everything by
Monday.
December or something?
Oh, the construction? Yeah, that's long term. Next quarter, next year.
Oh.
And that's why they're building the makeshift platforms right now.
750 Quincy, Lexington to the 63rd.
I think Quincy Lexter proceed to your next stop, 72nd, 72.
Copy for 72nd.
42 terminal 96.
42 Quincy, that's copy 96th Street. Thank you for your service. You can lock your train down. Have a good night.